Hey guys, so I'm here at work doing, just finishing up my shift, and I thought I'd take you around and show you a few of the fun things. Now, I am a custodian, first of all, so really all I do is go around and clean office buildings. It's only slightly more interesting than it sounds. Right now, we've just finished up the 5th floor. So, I'll show you, I'll take you on a quick trip down to the basement. You can see everything fun. Before, well, I just head up and finish my shift, I guess, so let's see. Well, first of all, this is my fun little cleaning cart. And a lot of the stuff I actually found in garbages. You'd be amazed at what people throw out. And I'm, to be honest, I'm kind of a pack rat, so yeah, I will, collect shit. These elevators are a little tricky. See, they have this stupid little gap thing. Now, the wheels on my cart, unfortunately, the front wheels are really, really tiny. So it's, well, to be honest, it's kind of super hard to actually, get onto the elevator without kind of tipping the cart sometimes, but that's okay. We make do. Or most of the time I just back into it, so. And here we are. Yeah, see? You can see that. Feel that. A lot of times I actually end up spilling my mop bucket, so anyway, here's the basement. Let's see. Yeah, fun stuff. It's pretty standard, I guess. It's kind of our maintenance room. Oh yeah, we just got our order in today, so we're all full up on the necessaries. Paper towel and our big old toilet paper. One ply, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? Yeah. And mostly I work nights, so it's actually kind of, I find it kind of relaxing. I used to work in retail, and in retail, I would get a lot of misgenders and a lot of terrible uniforms that, it's hard to look good in. Retail's just, it's not a fun environment. You're kind of held emotionally hostage all the time. But here, I barely run into anyone, and even when I do, 'cause sometimes people have to work late, they're always very polite. They always are very happy to have everything cleaned. And, that makes you feel appreciated, makes you feel nice. Also, I get time to think about writing, about art, about what I'm going to do in the future, or tomorrow, or even for dinner. So, I really enjoy it for now. It's a good little job. Could pay better, but hey, isn't that everything? Anyway. I suppose we should get back upstairs now that you've seen the basement. This building I work at, it has 8 floors. I have a coworker. Normally what we do is she takes 4 floors and I take 4 floors. Now, we split it up that way because there are, well, it makes sense, but there are also 2 really big areas, especially in the winter time. And I'm from Canada, specifically New Brunswick. And if you haven't heard of it, don't worry about it. It's kind of like the ass end of Canada. But the winters here can get pretty rough. So we have two big areas, I guess. One is the bank. It's the main floor. And one is a plastic surgeon on the 6th floor. And both of them have a lot of foot traffic because the plastic surgeon also does occupational therapy, stuff for carpal tunnel syndrome and hands and stuff. It's actually really fascinating. I was talking to the secretaries a few weeks ago, and apparently they actually do a lot of the female to male top surgeries. In my city anyway, they do the vast majority of it, which is kind of cool. I got to have a nice conversation with them about the differences between, you know, the things will be going through and am going through, and the things that they do, and, you know, and the customers and clients they have. So yeah, it was really fascinating because they don't have a lot of, or any, as far as I know, male to female clients, because they do mostly, like I said, the top surgeries, the vasectomies, breast implants, augmentations, things like that. And to be honest, I'm not sure if they have any female to male client, or male to female clients. I have to edit that out, sorry. Anyway, let's keep on going. Maybe I'll just leave it in. You know what, this is kind of raw anyway, it's kind of unfinished. Don't have any makeup on, whatever. Sorry. I mean, I don't see anyone anyway. Like occasionally there's a security guard and my coworker, I guess. But now, see, this is what I mean. I'll show you. See that? See that? It just gets stuck right on there, and it's a huge pain, especially this basement elevator. Huge pain. Oh, see, now it's mad at me, so let's get to it. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you the inside of a lot of the places. That's just because they're a little confidential. There are quite a few law offices as well as business people in here, and they have some confidential material. There's actually there's a legal aid place actually that I had to sign a it was not quite a non-disclosure agreement. It was I think it's an oath of silence. So basically you basically have to swear like you would in court, and anything that you happen to see, you just don't talk about it. And to be honest, like, I don't see anything when I work. I know I take out garbages and stuff, but like, people have stuff open on their desks. I just clean around it. Don't really look. I'm not kind of a snoopy person. I know I mentioned that I'm kind of a pack rat, but that's more like, hey, cool, someone threw this out. It's perfectly useful. Maybe I'll use it. Like yesterday, one of the offices at the top floor, they must have been getting new furniture or something, and they threw out 3 perfectly good armchairs. Well, not armchairs, this is like the rolly chairs. Yeah, so I just took them downstairs, and I think the guy who does the day porter, he must have taken them for use somewhere else. But yeah, so, you know, I won't be able to take you in and show you, like, all these cool offices and stuff. I mean, I think it's cool. It's not that cool, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought you might be interested to see. This is kind of what I do for a living right now. You know, I'd like to write full-time. Making videos is something that I often thought about, actually, back when YouTube first started taking off. Maybe not first started taking off, but around 2000, no, it was before 2009, maybe when I was about 16 or so. Oh, Jesus, that would have been like, yeah, quite a few years ago. Anyway, I'm 28 now. I'm turning 29 in a few weeks, January 21st. I'm very excited. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of my job, a little bit of my workplace. It's a nice kind of thing to, well, pay the bills while I work on other things. Like, I've been writing ever since I was a little kid, and that's something I'd like to keep doing. I recently restarted working on a novel that I did 10 years ago, which was, it's like, I like the concept, but it's not the sharpest prose. Partly because I started writing it when I was 18 or so, finished it maybe when I was in my early 20s. Now that I'm coming up in 30, have a lot more life experience. You know, I've have more experience writing. 10 years is a long time, so yeah, it's a lot different, it's a lot better, but now I find with this job, I actually have time to, you know, think about what I'm doing. That's like I said, because I'm all alone, I have a lot of time, like, just in my own head with my own thoughts. So yeah, it gives me a lot more time to think about, you know, doing my other hobbies. I like to paint a bit, I like to draw. I haven't done a lot of that in years, mostly because, I only recently moved. It's been in the past 4 years or so. I moved to the city and started transitioning. I started transitioning in my hometown before then, but it was a very, very, like, tiny, tiny, small town. I kind of became, like, a bit of a gossip column because, as far as I know, I was the only, if not one of the only people who ever transitioned in that town. So, and I just had to get out of there because I couldn't handle being, like, you know, the one everyone's talking about and has their own opinion on, has to, whatever. So, I don't know, it was a lot better coming to not a big city. New Brunswick doesn't have any big cities. But, yeah, and I was doing retail for quite a few years beforehand, and like I said, it is very much like you're getting held emotionally hostage a lot by people. Like, people have this weird, entitled thing a lot where they, like, I don't even know, or they're just unreasonably rude. And the worst part about it is that a lot of these people, especially in this area, they also work at service jobs, so it's kind of like, today is my day to be an asshole. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's kind of my little spiel for the day. Yeah, just thought I'd, you know, introduce a little bit myself, give you guys a little, you know, here, there. This is what's up with me. Maybe in the future I'll do some, like my everyday makeup tutorial or something, because like I said, you know, I don't see anyone here. I wear a giant snowsuit in the winter to like walk home. It's like a giant, like a puffball. So like, you know, I don't have much of a point for doing that, for getting all done up, but, you know, I might one of these days, and if I do more videos, because, yeah, girl, you looking like, yeah, a little like you just woke up. And, well, I mean, I did, because I work nights, so I do wake up late, and stay up late, you know, I've become a night owl again. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.